The 52-year-old suspect, Ariel Castro, in the abduction and forced holding of Amanda Berry, Gina DeJesus, and Michelle Knight, had indescribably taken part in neighborhood searches and vigils for the girls in 2004. As far as neighbors could tell, Castro appeared to be a normal man, with no hint of having kidnapped three young women and holding them against their wills for over a decade. Castro even audaciously comforted De Jesus' mother while he kept her daughter inside of his home. Only a week prior to the incredible discovery of the three women and the 6-year-old girl thought to be Barry's daughter, Castro had been seen by a neighbor bringing the girl to a local park. When asked who the little girl was, Castro responded that she was, quote, his girlfriend's daughter. Castro's own estranged son, Anthony Castro, had only occasionally visited his father's home, but was not allowed inside the last time he visited just 2 weeks ago. Anthony also noticed locks on almost every door, and many parts of the house were off limits to him. Coincidentally, while a college student, Anthony had written an article about Gina DeJesus' disappearance. Cleveland Police Chief Michael McGrath stated in an interview early this morning that the women were shackled with chains and ropes and sometimes allowed into the backyard. To make matters even more maddening for the family, one neighbor said she called the police several years ago after her daughter told her she had seen a naked woman crawling in Castro's backyard. However, police, quote, didn't take it seriously, but perhaps they should have just been a tad bit more thorough. In November of 2011, another neighbor claimed to have heard pounding or banging on some of the house doors, but when no one answered the knocks of the police, they left. While Ariel Castro was not exactly flaunting having taken three women by force into his home, he was incredibly bold to participate with neighbors in the search and vigils, especially when he did not have to. How twisted does a human being have to be to not only kidnap and hold three young women in their house, but to then act as if they are concerned about locating them? The awful details of the women's forced sequestration will spill out eventually, and it is doubtful the facts will shed much light on the alleged abductor's mental state.